Hey guys, welcome. Okay, so for this read, we're going to use the energy deck again, along with the rider deck. So I want to see what's going on in the collective's life. I want to know what you guys are dealing with. You guys are dealing with some crazy people. Some of you, oh my goodness. It's hard to believe what some people do, guys. I don't know, you guys are just trying to live your life, and there's some crazy folks out there who are just messing with you. It's awful. So we have woman holding a coin here. So this woman is somehow involved in something financially in your guys' life. It might be positive, it might be negative. I'm going to pull more cards before I can figure that one out. We do have yin and yang. Yin and yang speaks to a sort of balance. Finding that perfect balance. This might be something that you're finding in your life now. Maybe you're building your own wealth. You're finding sort of balance within yourself or in this new chapter. We do have the third chakra too. So this third chakra, this speaks to self-esteem and self-empowerment. This is almost like finding your own power, taking your power back. We do have door to personal healing and happiness. This is through choices that you've made. It's like you've chosen to do what's important to you. You've chosen to look after yourself and your own interests. Tied up. I feel like someone's trying to tie you up, or somebody did try to tie you up, or they did for a while. Because I feel like a past tense vibe coming off of all tied up. But I feel like this is more current with you. I feel like we're moving through this. We're moving away from this all tied up. What is this all tied up about too? Walking away? So you chose to walk away from something where you felt like it was tying you down. Some sort of a situation, some sort of an energy with somebody else. Contract. Maybe somebody broke a contract with you. And it might speak to a marriage for some of you guys. Sixth chakra, this is like your third eye. It's like your intuition, your deep knowing. See, I feel like you guys are finding victory in this new chapter, moving away from something. Do you have adjacent possibilities as well? Options. It's like realizing you have more options than maybe what somebody told you you did. Maybe somebody tried to make you feel like you were trapped, you were all tied up. You didn't have any escape, any way out. They're trying to sort of like keep you down, hold you down. You have the Page of Swords. This is like cutting ties with someone. Like somebody's trying to check up on you and you're blocking them. Because he's usually someone who seeks information. So it can be like, you know, trolling through social media. Or if you guys run in the same social circles, is sort of try and keep tabs on you that way. I feel like you're blocking somebody. I feel like you can feel they're trying to look at you too. Like this third eye comes into play. You might be a very intuitive person. Like you can feel their energy, trying to figure out what you're up to. Now I feel like you're trying to move into this Nine of Pentacles phase of your life. Like you're trying to build your own wealth, independence, empowerment. As well. It's like you're trying to stand on your own 2 feet. You're trying to do things by yourself. And I feel like it was from walking away that you started this new chapter. And they don't like it. They don't like that you're finding independence. They don't like that you're moving on. We do have the Death card in reverse here. So they're trying to stop you from moving on. They're trying to stop this transition happening. It's like they're not willing to admit that it's over in some way, shape, or form. Like they still want control over you. Oh yeah, they're pissed off. They're pissed off that you got away. They're pissed off that you walked away. It's like they like to hold people under their thumb. They like to control people. And you're not the first they've done it to others. This is just how they operate, this person. This person likes to be in control. This person doesn't want anyone to walk away from them. They'll tell them whatever they think they need to hear to be able to rob them of their self-esteem and keep them down. Like this person, I don't know if they truly feel sorry for themselves. But like they're just not willing to let go. They're not willing to let go. They're not willing to move on. They're not willing to move forward, but you're trying to do it. It's like you're trying to move on. You're trying to heal. You're trying to block their energy. It's like they just won't piss off. Who is this person? The Star card, it does represent hope. It represents clarity. I feel that in a way this card is tying into the third eye, and you actually know what's going on. You know that they're up to this. You know that they're trying to keep an eye on you. But I feel like it's not shaking your hope for the future. I feel like it's making it hard. Like it's bringing up probably frustration. It's probably bringing up anger. You're probably irritated as fuck that they're still doing this. But it's not stopping you on being hopeful for your new future and your new chapter. Like this person is not going to they're not going to get the best of you. You've decided they are not going to get the best of you. But they're sure trying. Yeah, whatever this was that came to an end, I feel like is probably a romantic relationship. This was like, this ending was the best thing that could have happened for you. Is it removing yourself from this toxic person? Holy shit, guys. The Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands can represent new beginnings. It can represent a new life. Wands does represent passion. You know what? And we got this guy here, and this guy is tied to that energy that's trying to hold you back. And these are all wands. So he doesn't want any of his wands to get away. He wants to hang on to each and every one of them. This isn't just you. This is what he does to everybody. And it's like, you got away. You got a new beginning. You got away from this person. And I feel like they promised you like a happy home life, or they promised you like this happily ever after. Like this is what they offered to you, or this was sort of their hook, getting their hooks into you, as they made it seem like this was going to be a thing, but this is not who they were at all. It's like it was an illusion. We also have the Four of Cups. Oh, you know, see, this is like them coming back. This is like them coming back and trying to start things up again. If they haven't already, they might be about to do it, because this is like you blocking their energy, and they keep trying to make like this little offering. As I feel like they're trying to tell you some line of bullshit to manipulate you back into the situation. The Lover's card. You know what? I feel like you're not the only one. Like they got something else going on the side. Or they always like to keep something on the side. Or they had someone on the side and that person didn't like them either. So I feel like this is even past tense too. So I don't even feel like this is particularly current, this Lover's card. Like they got shut out by other people too. It wasn't just you. It was somebody else shafted them too, or they've had a few people. Like they've had a line of people shaft them. So like they're going to like sort of try and make their way back around with an offering to get back with you. And they're going to use lies. They're going to use lies to try and get you. Try and rope you back in. Because the Ace of Swords, it represents victory, and swords can represent lies or truths. We have it in reverse here, as like they're going to use a lie to try and get a victory over you. I feel like you learned your lesson with this person, though. You learned what they are all about. Because I feel like they're somebody who's, I'm just going to say it, like they have affairs. They have affairs, they cheat, they're not honest, and they're manipulative and possibly even emotionally and mentally abusive on top of it. This is not a good person you want to be around, and that's why we have the Ten of Swords here. As like whatever this was that came to an end, this was like the best thing that could have happened. This person is a destructive force, and if they're not doing it with you, they're going to be a destructive force in someone else's life. This is just who they are. This is how they've chosen to go through life. Yep, they're a master manipulator. As the Magician card is telling me, this person is a master manipulator, and they're going to try and, they're not done trying to work their magic on you. They are not done. Well, I feel like you're wise to it now, as they can't snow you anymore with whatever bullshit they're peddling. It's like now you know what they're all about. You're not going to buy their garbage anymore. It's Page of Pentacles. He can represent good news on the way. I do see the word offering when I look at him. It's like somebody's bringing an offering forward. Pentacles does tend to speak to finance. Oh man, I wonder if this isn't one of the hooks they're going to use to try and get back at you. Like, I don't know if you're going through maybe a rough time financially, or you're starting to build. And maybe you're starting to rebuild, and maybe they're in the shit and they're going to come over to you and give you some sob story to try and get money out of you. Or if you're going through a rough time financially and they have a little bit extra, if they're not going to try and use that to try and weasel you back in. Oh, this person's fucking something else, guys. And the Page of Cups. And this Page of Cups energy feels the same as this Four of Cups. As like this fake offering of an emotional relationship or some sort of emotional connection. It's like it's what they're pretending to offer, but that's not what's really going on. It's part of their manipulation and it's part of their lies. Frick, this person's something else. But this is you. The Strength card is you. It's like you found your empowerment. You found your strength. You found your voice. You found your independence and building for yourself now. And cats are very independent. Cats don't give a fuck about anybody. If you got a cat, Jesus, you know all about that. They do whatever the hell they want to do whenever the hell they want to do it. And it's like, this is kind of what you've embraced. It's like you're tired of being stuck under someone's thumb, because I feel like it went on for a while. And now you are your own boss. Now you are in charge of your own life. You've embraced your independence. You've embraced your empowerment. You've come into your own, and you'll be fucking damned if you're going to be under this person's thumb again, ever again, or anybody else's. So when they come back to you peddling their bullshit, like they don't even fucking know, because you're not the same person that you were when you left them. You are like way beyond that. You can see the light now. You can smell bullshit a mile away. Fuck, they got another thing coming. I feel like there's still emotions that are being dealt with though. Because whatever they did, like I feel like it was really hurtful. I feel like there was probably emotional and mental abuse and manipulation that went on in this. So this is still a healing process for you, even though you're coming into your own and you're finding your own way in this world, your independence, your empowerment. When they come back in, it will bring those emotions back up for you, because the wound hasn't completely healed. And a wound like that takes time. So be patient with yourselves, guys. Don't feel like shit if when they come back it upsets you again. You have another couple of good cries, you get pissed off, you yell at them, whatever. That's completely normal. What they did, like the magnitude of it, it's going to last a little while. It's going to take time for you to heal. But the most important thing is that you're wise to their shit. And you're not going to let yourself get drawn back into that garbage. And the King of Cups. And this is them. This is them being emotionally manipulative again when they come back. And it might involve some sort of fake offering of money or financial help. They might be seeking financial help, giving you some sob story. They're going to prey on your heart though. That's going to be their thing. That's going to be their shtick when they show up. And it might be the same thing that they did when you guys were together. But it's definitely what they're going to do when they come back. They're going to try and play games with your mind and your heart again and get you so twisted up that they can be in control again. But I feel like you're going to see it coming a mile away. And even though it's going to bring up old hurts, even though it's going to sort of reopen those wounds that are still healing, I feel like you're still going to stand up for yourself. You got the Strength card now. This is you. You tame the lion. You have that empowerment. You know their bullshit. You've learned their bullshit. You're wise to them. And they're not going to be able to manipulate you into anything ever again. This person, that's a nasty person. Like I said, that 10 of Swords says it all. Walking away from this was the best freaking thing that could have happened to you. Getting rid of this nasty ass energy in your life so that you could come into your own and find your own strength. Holy shit. Good on you. Good on you. And man, when this person comes back, I would slam the door in their face. Whew. This one can piss right off. They can go bother somebody else, and God knows they will. But you don't need this bullshit in your life, guys. Holy cow. Alrighty, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed the read. If it resonated with you, please feel free to comment. I do love hearing from you guys. And all power to you in this beautiful, new, strong period in your life. Much love and light to each and every one of you. Take care.